So we're going to make pizza sauce. The main reason to make your own pizza sauce is to get the fresh tomato taste, which you lose in the canned and bottled pizza sauces and tomato paste that you could buy at a grocery store. But the advantage of the fresh tomato sauce is that the tomato still has the natural acids for the tangy flavor, and still has the natural sugars in it for the natural sweetness. Another reason to make your own pizza sauce is so you can control which spices that you put in it. This recipe just has salt, oregano, and garlic as the spices, and in small amounts. But this sauce will be enough for four large pizzas. Now, as for the tomatoes to use, the official tomato is for true Neapolitan pizzas is the San Marzano tomato. Americans took the San Marzano tomato and in an effort to make it easier to grow and more profitable, they made a hybrid of it with some hardier tomato strains, and that's the Roma tomato. In the absence of Roma or San Marzano, any paste tomato, in my opinion, would be better than a canned pizza sauce. Other people recommend using canned crushed tomatoes because it's more consistent, and there's a point there. If the fresh crushed tomatoes are too watery, it will soak into the pizza and make it soggy. So canned crushed tomatoes are consistent, even though they won't have all the flavors that it would have when fresh. But any of those are going to be better, in my opinion, in taste than canned or bottled pizza sauce that you could get at a grocery store, and the majority of pizza restaurants in the United States, especially the chain ones. The method that we use to peel our tomatoes before crushing them is to cut the stem off, make some slices like this, and then we boil it for about 30 seconds or until the skin starts peeling off, and then we immediately pull it out, and the tomato out, and I dunk it in ice water to stop the cooking process. Some people don't go that far, and I'm sure there's better ways to do this. I'm sure that people who have done this a lot more than me can have better ways and can do it better, so I'm not saying this is the best way, but that's just how we do it. We boil it until it gets really soft like that, and the skin peels right off, and then I put it in ice water to cool it off so it stops cooking, so we could preserve some of that fresh flavor. As my wife pointed out to me, when I put too many in, it drops the temperature and causes it to cook more over a longer period. And then, like right here, this one's split right there, so that's definitely time to take out. All these went through the boiling process to make the skin easier to remove, and this is one of the lighter boiled ones, and so it's a little bit harder than if I had cooked it longer. And then one of the big things with tomatoes, make your own tomato sauce for pizza, is you shouldn't have a lot of moisture in the sauce after you crush the tomatoes, and so that's why I'm also trying to get the moisture, the water out of the inside as I do this. This one was cooked too much, but it just peels right off. And you can see there's a lot of moisture that comes out of these. We'll be composting this later, so that's why I'm keeping it in a separate bowl rather than throwing it away right away. As my wife pointed out to me, and it's a good point, if you dislike the bitter flavor, then you should try to remove the seeds, because that'll make it give it a little bit of bitterness too. I take out enough seeds where I think that's okay, but it's personal preference. On here, I just tear it up. Some people recommend pureeing it a small amount. The more you puree it, the more you change the texture. So it's what you prefer. The important thing though is we don't want it to be too wet, and so like with this, there is some moisture in there, and so I'm going to have to strain this to remove some of that moisture, and I just squeeze it, tear off some of the bigger chunks. Since there's moisture in here, I'm just going to strain this, try to get some of that liquid out. Okay, so here is after we strained it, and we measured it out. It actually came out to about 26 ounces, or about 757 grams, which is a little less than what the recipe calls for, but it's ready for us to add the spices. I've already been handling this quite a bit to crush it, so I'll just mix it in like that. Stir it up and break up any more chunks I find. Okay, so I've mixed the spices in, and I'll just cover this up and let it refrigerate for several hours, and then it'll be ready to use. And it's more liquid than I like, but I don't think it should make the pizza dough or pizza crust too soggy. I forgot something that's extremely important apparently. Actually, it is important for keeping moisture off of the pizza crust. So now it has the olive oil in it, and this time it's done, and I could put it in the refrigerator for several hours and let the flavors soak together. And actually, we tried it earlier, it does taste good.